This is from Josh in Los Angeles. You all know where Los Angeles is. Even I know where Los Angeles is. What compels me to set my stories and novels in a wide array of time zones and locations and genre? And I think the answer to this is an idealistic and probably quite naive hunger to put in as much of the world and as much of it as I see and think and go to and use my senses on in my books. You can't put the whole world in, it's impossible. You can't even put a tiny fragment of the world in, but not really. But nonetheless, I want to sort of bash my head against the wall of trying to, because I can't not. And I guess that's part one of my answer. Part two is that I've got a morbid fear of repeating myself, and I don't want to become the literary equivalent of a sort of middle-aged band who haven't forgotten how to write songs and maybe are still doing it better than they used to, but they just don't have anything new to say and haven't sort of evolved. And I'm 45 now. I sort of published ghostwritten when I was about 30. I can't do anything else. I still want to be writing when I'm in my 60s. There are many more people publishing books in the 30s than there are people still writing really good work in the 60s. How come? I need to think about this. Sort of whence literary longevity is what I'm talking about, really. And I think a part of that answer is a lack of omnivoracity, both in living and reading and thinking, but also sort of how you write. My hope is that by sort of constantly trying to learn how to do new things in new genres, and to say in the Bone Clocks, my protagonist is a woman for 600 pages. I've never sort of dared do that, but I sort of forced myself to try and work out how it could be done for this book, for the Bone Clocks. My hope is that with sort of constant restlessness, I will not get settled in my ways, and I will sort of poke myself out of taking the easy way out and try to write original work and books that don't look a little bit like the last one and aren't constant variations of Cloud Atlas, and I just want to try and write different things the whole time. That's my hope. Thanks for your question.